Nittakat Chokma. Good morning. I want to talk to you about a book in Chickasaw, a children's book. Chulkanat Luwak Ishminti. SpiderBrings Fire. My son loves this book. And it's written in both Chickasaw and in English. And if you went to Chickasaw Festival, the Chickasaw Press was giving it away. But if you didn't, then you can buy it. Just go to ChickasawPress.com. There are a number of children's books that are written in both Chickasaw and English. And as of Tuesday, we had a dinner, language dinner at my house. And some of the words and the way they're spelled, the way they're spoken is so different than the way they look on paper. So we went through some of the passages because my son and I read it almost every night, 2 or 3 times, and I wanted to make sure that I was pronouncing some of the words properly. Now, the story itself, this is the book that you can get on Chickasaw Press. Chulkan, the spider. This story is a Chickasaw and Choctaw legend, and there are several different versions of it. It's part of our oral tradition. It talks about how when the animals and humans were friends back in the beginning of time, and the animals noticed that their two-legged brothers and sisters didn't have any fire for heat or cooking, so they decided that they would bring their human brothers and sisters fire. And like I said, there are several versions of this story. This is a beautifully written and illustrated book written by Linda Hogan, and I don't remember who the illustrator is, but they're both Chickasaw treasures, bringing this story from Chickasaw past to life. And throughout the story, various animals, the possum, Tokwale, sees fire and says, we need to go get that. And frog and skunk and snake and crow and owl, they all agree and each take their turn, except for possum and frog in this particular story. And all the while, they try and they fail to bring the fire back. All the while, Spider is saying, I know I'm small, but I can bring the fire. I've walked across the water and brought things back before. But my favorite line in the story is Kanogyet iksho ik hang loki yoki tok. But nobody listened to Spider. But nobody listened. And so finally at the end, there's no one left to go, and Spider goes and walks across the water. And when she reaches the other side, she makes a bowl. She spins a bowl of clay and silk from her web and puts a burning coal from the fire in the bowl and puts the bowl on her back and brings it back across the water. And the animals are very happy and they revere her and tell her how beautiful and wonderful she is and that they'll always honor her, and they give the fire to their two-legged brothers and sisters for cooking and for heat. And the moral of the story is that no one is ever too small to do something important. So don't overlook that. And I love that story because it's a great Chickasaw story. It's short, but it has a great moral to it. And it talks about the wisdom of the animals in helping their human brothers and sisters to get along in the world. So I hope you will enjoy the book. If I can edit down some of the video from the language dinner, I will also post that on YouTube. I don't think I can record more than 15 minutes, and I'm sure there's much more than that. And probably for most of you that would be pretty boring to watch. We turn those videos in for the Master Apprentice program so they can see what it is that we're learning and studying and speaking about. Not necessarily YouTube fodder, but still good learning and education tools. I hope you have a great Thursday. Halloween is coming. The word for ghost in Chickasaw is Sholup. So we decided that the word for happy Halloween would be have a good ghost day. So Sholup, ghost, Nittakat day, the day of the ghost, Chokma. So Sholup Nittakat Chokma. Have a good ghost day. And we will have some more video for you soon. Chickasaw.